Ndami hano noso. Obukini nebenu nime obodo. Ndami hano noso. Obukini nebenolu. Ndami hano noso. Chukwuemeka biama Amama masi ay mani no nolu. Isike no lo magie no gikelai. Isike no lo magie no gikelai. Obukini kai nanuzi. Ndami hano noso. Obukini kai nanuzi. Ndami hano noso. Kedifene menolu. Ndami hano noso. Obukini kana kosi. Ndami hano noso.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. No matter your time zone, we are up here from the east coast of the United States of America. We are thanking our Chukwuemeka Alozie for keeping us alive today, and we continue to beckon on him, call on him, request, no matter what it takes, for his continuous protection of our lives, that of our leader Nnamdi Kanu and all those that are assisting him. Chukwuemeka Alozie, give them the courage. You know why you chose him. And this is why we'll continue to fall on your feet, beg and request that you continue to protect us. All this we ask in your name. He said, today is February 23, 2021. You are listening to live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. You're hearing us through Radio Biafra London and the IPOD Community Radio, directed by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name is Mazi Alozie. Before we continue, I'd like to, as usual, get my messages through so that we won't have any fallback as if the things we were supposed to do we didn't do. And you know that once this takes off, it becomes an issue coming back to the program. We have our ESN. We know that they have become a thorn in the flesh of all those that run around. Every time we open our mouth, they jump out with their guns. Anytime we say something, they are shooting at us like they are shooting at animals. And it is the ESN that has come to intervene. Therefore, we are raising funds for them, for their upkeep. For those in the international arena, this is your forum where you put the money. The name is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. The account number is 669-680-115. The SWIFT code is CHASUS33. CHASUS33. The bank name is JP Morgan. Then for those in diaspora, US, as usual, the same account. For those in diaspora, Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. is the account number, the right number 044. Then followed by 4 zeros, 37. 044 is the routing number, followed by 4 zeros, 3 and 7. The account number is 669-680-115. 115. In event you're using Zelle, IPOB Osana at yahoo.com. IPOB USANA at yahoo.com. That's for Zelle. And you have a donating website, www.ipobinusa.org. www.ipobinusa.org. These are genuine donating sites. So you don't want to say you didn't know where to put the money.
Hey. Onye dona nwa aka n'ọdụ, ma ọ dị ndụ ma nwụrụ anwụ. Eastern Security Network, ọkwa ha nọrọ onwe ha, ndị amị eburu ọgụ wee bịaba. Ndị na-eche Biafra che, ọkwa ha nọrọ onwe ha, ndị amị eburu ọgụ wee bịaba. Mana ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụ? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Akwa onye ọbụla nọ n'ọsọ. Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Na ndị amị biko ejene. Ndị amị biko ejene. Ndị amị ejebe. Egbusizienu ndị amị ụmụ ụwa eje na-atụ onye ụta, brọda m. Egwu melụ ọnụ gị na melụti ọkụkọ ntị ike na ife n'itofe. Eastern Security jisie n'ike n'ọlụ. Ndị na-eche Biafra jisie n'ike n'ọlụ. Ife salụ fame anyị enwe mmeri. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka a na-akọzi ifenu? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Onye akpana nwa agụ aka n'ọdụ. Onye akpana nwa agụ aka n'ọdụ. Onye akpana nwa agụ aka n'ọdụ. Ọ dị ndụ ma nwụrụ anwụ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị na-eme n'ọlụ? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị na-emenụ n'ime obodo? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị na-eme n'ọlụ? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Chukwu okike bịa amaghị. Amama amasị, anyị ma na ị nọ n'ọlụ. Jisi ike n'ọlụma gị n'oge ikele anyị. Jisi ike n'ọlụma gị n'oge ikele anyị. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Kedu ife na-eme n'ọlụ? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka a na-akọzi?
And it has to do with Osisioma, where soldiers are doubling innocent civilians, flogging them with machetes. I want you to focus your attention to the scene. Focus your attention to the scene. Look at the size of the man carrying the machete. posing as a soldier, posing as a policeman, posing as a security agent, posing as a navy, and then as a policeman at Osisioma. How many of these people do you have? Look at his size and look at the weapon he is carrying. Machete. 1/3 of his size. Look at the size of the machete. Look at the width, length of that machete. Ask me, if anybody wants to have any kind of contact with you, is this the person you'll be contacting? The size of the guy carrying the machete, the size of the machete, and the victim. He is flogging somebody lying on the ground with that machete. What if he decides, to chop that man in half? What prevents him? Nothing. Practically nothing. And then you look at the other participants. Who are these people? Who are these people? And when people respond, when you kill innocent people and they respond and they attack you, or you say we were attacked, if you're innocent, they will not attack you. When you continue to demonize them, when you continue to threaten them, when you continue to kill them, people have conscience. They will respond. Even you, the bandit, you respond when they kill one of you bandits. How much more an innocent person that owns the land, lives on his land, goes about his normal business in his land, and you are attacking him, and you are killing him. You are making his life and those of his families intolerable. Let me ask you again. Who are these people? You know as much as I do that these men are not soldiers. You know as much as I do that these men are not policemen. You know as much as I do that these men are not road safety. They are the Janjaweeds. They are the Boko Haram. They are the Maeti Allah. They are the Aswap. They are the people you are looking at. And they are using the tag of Nigerian military. What is the situation that warrants the scenery, the brutalization of civilians? You go, you stop them, you attack them. Who are you serving? Let's say you are the road safety. What is your business there? You are the Navy. What is your business there? The police that is supposed to be the protector is the one wearing the military uniform. Then where is the police? Nowhere to be seen. Another angle I would like you to look at. You are recording Thank you for recording. It is well documented. But are you surprised? Watching and seeing what you're seeing, are you surprised? Have you ever wondered who will be next? It might be you. It might be your brother. It might be your father. This is why we are not going to relent. This is why we are not going to let our guards down. This is why we must support ESN. The people we are watching in uniforms are not Nigerians. They are bandits. They have confirmed it. The governors from the state from which these people are originated from have confirmed it. As a matter of fact, they are telling you that they are not even bandits. That they deserve their performance. Oh, they have been performing. They are tired and they need rest. They need to be compensated. This is why they are giving them billions. You understand that part. You understand that part. Now let's come down a little bit more. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has made his case. For those of you that like to defend, for those of you that don't condemn evil, you want to be somewhat in the middle. Who are you fooling? Who are you kidding? As of today, as we speak, any human being of Biafran origin that condemns the presence of ESN take a very magnified look at that individual. Any Biafran, as of today we speak, for any reason condemns the presence of ESN, take a very magnified look at that individual. I cannot just call him a traitor. I cannot call him anything. He is a sick man. Any individual, as we speak, that will come out and say something about Facebook, IPOD. Since when did IPOD started controlling Facebook? All IPOD participants are blacked out. They are censored. For somebody to come and rant, looking like a human being, but worse than hippo. For somebody to come out and open his mouth and talk rubbish. What joy do they get? These are your brothers. These are your uncles. These are those that wish you death. They prefer the torture you were watching. They prefer you go through that torture than for you to be free. And what joy do they get? Oh, get hold of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and insult him. You were paid. You see how all these things link together. together. They put up a front. Oh, attack him. Who are the victims? Biafrans. Who are the Biafrans? You and me. Your mother, your father, your brothers and sisters. At this stage, do we have the luxury of ignoring the inevitable? At this stage, do we have the luxury of ignoring dangers? I don't think so. Being that I've said that, let me support what I'm saying. I'm not just saying it because I want to say it. I'm saying it because the evidence is there. Fulani terrorist herdsmen aren't bandits, but militants fighting ethnic war. Fulani terrorists. Underline that word, Fulani terrorists. You already know that they are terrorists. You acknowledge they are terrorists. You acknowledge what the world said, that they are the most deadly. The third, even the second, was terrorists. You are acknowledging that these herdsmen aren't bandits, but militants fighting ethnic war. This is by Gumi. Gumi said this today. If Gumi can say this, why will somebody who resembles your son, who resembles your father, who resembles your brother, come and rant and condemn ESN that will defend you from these bandits? Are you telling me that Gumi doesn't know what he's saying? He knows what he is saying. Gumi made it clear that they've already declared war. Terrorist Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi yesterday insisted that these Fulani terrorist herdsmen are not bandits, but militants fighting for ethnic survival. The former captain in the Nigerian Defense Academy spoke on Channels Television Politics Today, while reeling out his experience with the armed herders. His words, "It is a complex issue. It is an ethnic war, and the solution is dialogue and teaching them Islam." Heaven help us. Are they not Islam in the first place? Which other Islam are you going to teach them? The cleric has made it known to you that these Fulani men are fighting for their survival at your expense, at the expense of your governors, your ex-deputies. Name them, all of them. Are you telling me that these exes and presents don't have the common sense to understand the situation? For somebody, you look at him, he is telling you, my people are fighting for survival. Does that not shame you? For you, the owner of the land, to watch them march boldly into your village to occupy it. the Osisioma saga, the incident that took place, did you hear Ikpeazu open his mouth to say anything? No. Did you hear Wike open his mouth? No. Did you hear Otom open his mouth? No. Did you hear any governor open their mouth? No. Did you hear any rep open their mouth? No. Did you hear anybody from the judiciary open his or her mouth? No. There is trouble. There is trouble. And this is why 101% support must be given to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He that has the balls to stand and challenge. He that has the balls to speak on your behalf. He that has the balls to tell you, I will destroy you with the truth. And he did it. He that has the balls to tell you, I will not betray my people. How many? Based on what you're seeing today, how many of him do you have? Zero. Men without integrity. If you ignore what Gumi said, then you have a problem. Gumi was asked if these armed bandits are Nigerians. He said they are Nigerians. I had to call them bandits. He doesn't want to call them bandits. They are militants fighting for ethnic survival. Now you see, these are the same men that they say they came from West Africa. And these are the same men that he just said a few days ago that ECOWAS let them in. But you, the owner of the land, is the same one not condemning their activities. You that is the owner of the land is the same one that actually officially went and invited them on military sadistic mission to come and bomb and strive and kill your own people. What is going on? Have we Fulanized in silence? Have we acknowledged that it is over in silence? Look at the tussle between Okorocha and Uzodimba. An individual that will go and invite the soldiers to come and bomb his village. Is this a human being? You invited the terrorists to come and destroy your families, your women. Who is he leading? Who is he presiding over? When those that you are supposed to take charge of, you invite military to come and bomb a village. This is a heinous crime that must not be overlooked. And you have his supporters. You have his supporters. Whatever makes them think they will support him, heaven knows. We have not been able to differentiate evil. We have not been able to. For one reason or the other, when somebody commits a crime, we must have a way to rally around and support him. Even if he stole the money, we cannot be able to condemn in its entirety the crime these people are committing. But look at the one, the only individual that stood firm. What do? They paid them to come and attack him. these are human beings. They come on Facebook and rant and talk rubbish, and somebody will share it. Let us know what they're saying. But for you to all of a sudden accuse IPOB of controlling Facebook, oh, what an achievement! Very great achievement. These are the same IPOBs you call miscreants. Then who are you and what are you? Somebody that cannot determine his enemy is not fit to come and advise you. Somebody that can be paid to betray his own people. And you see the cowardness of our people. For a Fulani man that has no home to fight for survival, you that have a home, you that have a land, you that have a backyard, you that have everything you need, you sell it. You betray your people, and you have the guts to stand and pose as if you are a human being. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's look at this. There was a news released by AIT. A lady anchor, the anchor lady. I was so frustrated with this lady. I didn't know what to tell her. I didn't know what to tell her. She might think that she was reading the news. She might think that she was just, but lo and behold, her news was disgusting. There was no sense, nothing whatsoever to indicate that this lady is a human being. You are doing your job. Whose job? Who gave you that job? And ironically, you are an Igbo woman. Just like your colleagues in the BBC, Igbo Survey. Do you see the threat? Do you see the same problem we have? Do you see the same poison we have all taken? They show up on different platforms. And the lady was reading the news. Oh, that the army bombed Olo, as if the people of Olo committed crime. The lady did not have the guts to say, but what did they do? Why are they being bombed by the military? No, she read it comfortably. And then this current one, the problem of Biafrans. The worst thing you can do is to part with your brother and align with your enemy. You are a free food. I don't care the outcome. At least you volunteered yourself to your enemy. But me, at least I fought. Recognizing you as my enemy, at least I fought to defend myself. At least I had the pride to fight to defend you. Niger Delta agitators threaten to begin hostilities, demand federal government presence in the region. Does this make sense? No. Anybody from Niger Delta, don't care your rank and file. Anybody from Iguacha, I don't care your rank and file. Anybody from Abia, Imo, Calabar, Oron, name it, or Enugu, anybody that at this moment fools around and talk about federal government, that person is a capital federal fool. That person is a compound federal fool. Who are you fooling? Who are you deceiving? They are here telling you we are here to fight for our survival. We are here to take our land. And here you have cloned group talking nonsense.
Development and transformation. Till date, no school, no potable water, no lights, no hospital, and access roads for our people to enjoy. Rather, what is visible as an individual achievement is the presence of military gunboats and the numerous military personnel dispatched to the Niger Delta region, which are raping, killing, and maiming the innocent people of the region. They have put serious fear in the minds of our elderly people because they are no longer safe in their own once peaceful communities. All for the government to take over our commonwealth from our resources. Look at the security surveillance contracts taking place in our region. Through the federal government and its agencies in place, they have decided to shortchange our people. Now in our territorial waters, it is an Israeli company that is providing waterway security, which we have competent hands with expert knowledge to manage and provide such security services. Look at the likes of Ocean Marine Solution providing pipeline surveillance contracts, a territory that has more than enough capacity hands to handle such contracts. Take a look at the Ogoni cleanup. Just because it is a solely Niger Delta project, from 2011 till date, after the establishment and taking off of the project, no meaningful progress has been made because the government of Nigeria have decided to place politics above meaningful development of our people. And the region...
At the end, what's your stand? We are very good at English. We are very good at reading. At the end, you're going to be the loser. Sectionalizing yourself. Sometimes I pray, may you get what you wish. If you can see, if you can feel, if you can go through all these things, and you stand here reading that long list of all they have been doing to you, and at the end you say, breaching amnesty agreement. Amnesty? Why are they giving you amnesty? Why are they giving you amnesty? If they actually mean to give you amnesty, amnesty call amnesty. Why will they breach it? You are nothing. You are a nobody. They have carved you out to chop you bit by bit. Go and look for your brothers. Line up with your brothers and deal with this once and for all. This is why in the whole of Biafra land, nobody is talking. But those that have invaded you are the ones dictating to you what to do. May I ask you, the stand you're taking, where will it lead you? Where will it lead you? if you fail to be in the mainstream, look at what they did at Uguta. And you still have groups. That tells you unity is strength. You guys must stop fooling yourselves. Talking is cheap. We have been talking. At least let common sense prevail. There is no way these people can determine to come from all over Africa and take over your land in your presence. Nobody is talking. Instead, they come to speak English. They come to tell you how intelligent they are. They come to tell you how much and how they can make millions and billions. But they have no home. Even the one they have, they sold it to the Fulanis. Defend your land. And which land are you defending? Show me the land. You think you are hurting Nnamdi Kanu. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. It baffles me how these people can majestically take over your land, your ancestral land, and you have people coming to give speeches. You have been giving ultimatums with no result. When are we going to stop kidding ourselves? Regardless of your motive, when they slaughter you in Niger Delta, didn't they know they gave you amnesty? When they rape your women, when they rape your wives, your daughters, didn't they know they gave you amnesty? What did you put in place to safeguard yourself? Nothing. Practically nothing. And that, and him, and he that stands tall, how do you support him? I refer you to that conference he had with the people of the coastal region. You are a nobody in your land. And they that have come to devour your land have an agenda. They will take it over. And 10 more years, you become a minority in your village. Right now, you cannot even get a contract to watch over the pipeline. Not talk of when they take you over completely. Then you will be the worst creature that anybody can see or look at. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, good morning.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, my name is Bullet Soa. I'm a native of the States from Ecuador, and I reside here in U.S. in Bronx. All Biafran listen and listen good. Our leader has said it. Last man standing, raise the flag of not going back. I told them before, they will come to their knees and beg. They thought that we are joking. They call us sort of names. They call our leaders different kind of names. But today, they are begging. Look, let me tell you, The cow that has no tail, Almighty Jehovah Chukwuemeka Alozie, helps him to scare away the flies. Did you see what happened to the military people? They came to our land to bomb us, to kill us, but what is the repercussion? But God says, I will raise a standard against your enemy, of which there is no place for them to hide. This is just the beginning. The stupid one in the outer land, I've forgotten his name, is yelling out, Yerima Sotima. Yerin Sotima. Yerin Sotima is now begging that we should go, isn't it? I've heard him and I read it. He's shouting now, and they should let go. No, we are not going no more. We are bringing the work down to your doorstep. I've seen people do it before. This is the time of retaliation. Biafrans, we are not joking. I don't want to do this show time. There's a little bird in my place, and I'm here. That bird just had a little bird. It's a mission of his own. He said, oh my God, my house is filled up. There's no place to rear all these my kids, all these children. That is what is going to happen to you all. And Uzadimba, your own. Because I can remember when they put you here, Okorawusa was rejoicing with you. He was happy. Celebration with you. But today, you don't buy them. Your own is on your way. Remember what they told you? The soldiers told you that you must provide their soldiers that have been hired or by taken away by Eastern Security Network. Because you know, your own is on your own will do the work. Our leader is full of wisdom, knowledge, strength from Almighty Chukwuemeka Alozie, who created him, who named him before his fathers named him. No death is going to take him away. Nothing is going to happen to him. Because who God has stand with, nobody can bring him down. Come on, this year, we will all perish. We die in our ancestral land. No one will take it away. This is talking. I am not joking about it. I want you to go back home. I am ready to carry arms against Nigeria. I live here in Bronx. I am not scared. I will carry arms against Nigeria anytime, any day. I will carry arms against those that kill my people. I will carry arms against that fellow that slaughter my mother, my father, that rape our women. I will come. And we, not only me, we will bring the people down. We will bring the people down. Biafra, God bless Nigeria. God bless Biafra. And God bless our leader, Nnamdi, long live for the freedom fighters. Sign up from here. Biafra for real. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. You look at the situation. It is not what you toy with. It is not what you play with. A country that has no president, the bandits are the ones issuing orders. Now they have spread across the board. But I don't know if people understood what they were doing. I'll take this call. I'll come back to this topic. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, Mazi Alozie. My name is Simon. I am calling from Manderi Feb.
Good morning from here.
Simon is from Umaka. Umaka is in Olo.
As we are speaking, as we are addressing international people, please let's stick to the English.
Okay. Mazi Alozie, let me go. Let me thank everybody. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he may be. All the IPOD family members all over the world. May Chukwuemeka Alozie protect and guide you and bless you. Those that are called, those Chukwuemeka Alozie meant for this struggle, those that were born for this struggle. Okay, protect and guide every one of you. We must be alive to see Biafra. That is a spiritual battle. Only those days. I want my own Jesus alive. He will be. Nnamdi Kanu may protect and guide you. May those who bless you be blessed. May those who curse you. May those who write anything bad against you back to sender. And IPOB family members. You see? Mazi Alozie is getting too much. Nobody do things some of our people do now and getting away with it. In a struggle, in a freedom fighting. How can you be fighting against your people? This is one of the things one man told me early 2014. He said, they let us start capturing Biafran soldiers. Some of them start misbehaving. They recruit them against Biafra, against Biafran military, against Ojukwu. I know for security purpose, but he later come out. I have heard him say it in Channel TV. His name is Major General Alabi. He's still alive today. They started recruiting Biafran soldiers. They start wearing Biafran uniform. It's like they infiltrated us. That is what some people are doing now and getting away with it. Imagine, what did he do? Why was he being executed? Because of betrayal. But our people, something, I don't know. Let me go straight to the point, because I never come here to talk about anybody in this struggle or call names. I remember what I was leader 2017 when I spoke with him about some of our comrades. He told me, he replied to me, he said, we have caught ourselves from 7 days to 1 day. The next, because what brings us together is the IPOD, indigenous people of Biafra, and the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, that made every one of us to know. Some of us who haven't seen facially, we are brothers. He tell us something, we do it like that, just to make this thing to work. Voluntarily. Why are you destroying, kicking? You will be on air calling our leader name. You will be on air calling, even though you have personal problems with Nnamdi Kanu. Why will you condemn the family? The whole family. He can sit and call IPOB names. Shame on you. Getting too much. Mazi Alozie, I have said this is my second missionary journey, because death has priced me in different ways since I'm in this struggle. But what brings me back is this Biafran struggle. I must see our leader again. I must be alive to see Biafra.
See.
I was promised life for it.
Thank you, Mazi.
This second missionary journey, I dedicate my life for this movement. He can say whatever he likes, but don't condemn the family. And you know I'm in this struggle. And he can call IPOB name. He can call everybody's name. Are you mad? I'm saying this, Macron. I don't talk. I don't curse. If you know you are not in this world, you don't want to do, go home quietly. It can't destroy Nnamdi Kanu. It can't destroy IPOB. You are dancing in express. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. How can he condemn the whole family? Can he condemn your own family?
because of one person. Nnamdi Kanu is a human. Without Biafra, he wouldn't be my friend. First time I saw him when he was even campaigning for Nigeria protest in UK. I saw them, I don't talk to him. But I never know that it was him because I know he will come. He will come. He brought every one of us. Remember the goal. If you know you don't like this rock, you don't like his way, start your own, follow your own, and we want Biafra. But every day you are on air talking about Nnamdi Kanu, condemning Nnamdi Kanu, condemning IPOD. Me, Simon Ayanogo, asking Diego, they told me to message you. Enough is enough. That's the bygone.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you.
Please. You know, I don't know what happened, but let me send this message again. The second mission.
Go ahead.
To our leader.
Make it quick.
Please. Nnamdi Kanu to tackle one of you. But why I don't question anything you say, because immediately cross out over that mic, whatever you say happened. That's why I don't like when you curse or you're angry. Because I know there were people born like that. But I heard you say something they were told me to do. He said we will dance, we will worship, and the man Nnamdi Kanu will dance for us. Only if you want it on air. But I want to ask, is it the appointed time? You know what music means to us. You know what it means to us. So when Biafra came, when Biafra come, we will dance like mad people. No matter what Solomon did, if he offends God, he dance. Is it the appointed time, or is it the starting? Nnamdi Kanu choose when Nigeria will die. Nigeria is in a stage of Soviet Union 1989, making the Berlin Wall fall. The war have fallen. Nigeria have been destroyed spiritually.
Mazi,
how many years
Mazi, can you please cut it short and give other people time?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Alozie, always for sign off from here.
Thank you very much. He says what he means. Our leader doesn't mince words. And when he tells you something, that's the way it's going to be. That's why we trust him. That's why we follow him. He has not deceived anybody. He has not lied to anybody. It is those that are so hateful that don't know what they want to do. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, Mazi Alozie.
Good morning from here.
I remember Chukwu, and I'm reaching you this afternoon from Mpo. You see, we must appreciate the fact that we are loved by Okike Abiyama. It's what that was supposed to happen to us. Maybe Nnamdi Kanu is not there. Do you know that by this time we might have gone? Because our governors are showing us the example. And even some of our own people have decided to die in slavery. They thought that they are trying to betray Nnamdi Kanu as they betrayed Ojukwu. But this time, Chukwu Okike Abiyama know that we are going to survive. I'm telling some of our brothers who are outside the country, wherever you are, you need to support Nnamdi Kanu and support the ESN. Because we that are back home here, we have already lost our confidence in anything concerning Ohaneze or even governors of the Eastern region, because they are cowards.
And it's serving in our presence every day. We don't need to complain. They are taking an oath and swords for them to use our head over 2020 election. What a shame. But that will come to pass if you all of us became saboteurs and became fools, because we are no more going to have a place that we are going to call our home. But let me remind us, there are a lot of prophecies that have been going on over the years. God has been talking that I'm going to deliver my people, even if that they rejected the deliverance. And today we can be able to have ESN. Without this ESN, my brother, we are gone. We are afraid of us today. We are still going to our business. We are still moving about because of the presence of the ESN and the Mazi Kanu, the Hamadi K1 of Biafra. Whether you take it or you leave it, but he has been ordained to deliver the people. And that deliverance must come. I encourage everybody in this media, in this radio station, to be more strong. Forget about what is happening today. All those things are rumors of war. Anybody that is not an IPOD member is a fool, because you will not get any information. You will not even know what is happening. And you'll be tracked and be killed. Anybody that is an IPOD member is already a soldier, because we always got the information and we are always vigilant. I appreciate and I want to give chance to my other brothers for them to air their views. But then, we must appreciate the fact that Biafra is here. And ESN is going to protect Biafra land. And that victory will come, and then Nnamdi Kanu we hold a flag. And Chukwuemeka Alozie will take the glory. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Alozie, good morning, sir, from here. My name is Mazi Emeka.
Welcome, Emeka.
I'm from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi, thank you for your good work and your time you are giving for our people. My own contribution this morning is all these our Biafran Igbo ladies that work in the media house like BBC and the Channel News. I want to ask them, do they think that this CNN, the ones they're looking up to, CNN America, do they think that if Al-Qaeda or ICIC is fighting America, they will leave to protect their own America and they're supporting ICIC? You see why our leader always say there's something wrong with the brain of a black man. Okay? I don't see how people, BBC, I'm not a newscaster, I didn't go to school for any doctorate degree. But I know that BBC play a bad role against our people while growing. And today now you saw our people now go. This is why once I like all these Zabrama, all these Muslim people, because they won't support it. No matter people Muslim, they enjoy America. Many of them didn't like America. Yes, they're enjoying here. Okay, and you people, they clean us. You'll be reporting something that is not even good. You see military in your own state. And again, all these Opus Odemba and the Yezuike, I don't know what these people, maybe they just become governor. They don't listen, read history. They don't read history of Liberia. This man in Libya, Gaddafi, he's a strong man than any one of them. Even up to that, I haven't seen strong man like that. If someone tell him, man, that time we come, we run under a tunnel to hide, he won't believe. It's something like India and me of Uganda. All these people are just riff-raff. Time will come, people will be running. And when people can, they are not come to America in the last year. I think he's hiding. Why can't you go free like a free man? Even we, common IPOB, call a miscreant, we call a terrorist. If you travel everywhere in the country, in the world, we go freely because we ain't getting here. We're only fighting for looking for our own. So you people claiming you are not, you're intelligent, you are a governor with this court. Why are you hiding abroad as a governor? You see why evil thing is not good. to be doing evil is not good. If you are doing evil, you will be seeing yourself. You will be seeing you see that you are doing good. That is evil. That's why you see somebody condemning the same Nigerian government now. It's that person now coming now, talking way on that teaching again, daddy. And they want to tell me, say some, those people have, they shock their mother breast for 2 years. No, they didn't shock their mother breast for 2 years. But if they shock their mother breast complete. Look at Mbode and Tinubu in Lagos last election. Everybody knows that Tinubu rigged the election and take the mandate from Mbode. But today, nobody say Mbode come out. Hey, Tinubu this so, Tinubu see problem, Tinubu see consensus so. He go one side because what? This is the son of Yoruba land. He don't want trouble. That's why he go and if you don't want to support, he don't obey you people. You claim you're IPOD officer, you're IPOD this. Bro, now your true color come out. Thank God protect our leader. So people are pure saboteur. Pure one. Because this thing, you can't make me see. It's nasty saboteur, nasty. Because don't come and be talking in the morning. Even though you and me and you fight, I can never, I will drop it where both of us end. I move my own life. I'm calling myself to do small announcement. I'm calling my brothers from Ogo Town in diaspora. You people have heard what is happening in our land. We need transmitter in our hometown. We need transmitters in Keta and Kechi today, tomorrow. If you know you're in your Ogo, indigenous person of Ogo, around the world, call this number. We have a forum where we want to put transmitter in our community. You can call Mazi something. It's your phone in Dubai. His number is plus 971 50 591 5926. I call again. Plus 971 50 591 5926. Or you call me Mazi Chukwuemeka plus 1 317 476 7702. Plus 1 317 476 7702. Call us so that we can put transmitter in our life because people will know that they teach you in the education where you are growing up that information is power. That's why CNN use information. They hold the whole world. That's why I want to give our people information. Let them know that because many of us, the so-called big men in Ogo, they don't know what is going on. Fulani people, immigrants, come and control your land. It's not a shameful thing. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Chukwuemeka. Thank you. The call number is plus 1 484 767 0848. It really baffles me. It baffles me how they can decide to take over our land. How they came to the conclusion that our land is the primary target. If not the fact that they know that they have made solid foundation with the indigents to take over their land. It's like cancer, eating from inside out. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwuemeka, calling from Nigeria, Lagos State. My state is Ebonyi State. So, I thank you so much for this wonderful work you are doing, and also that thanks go to every IPOD member, the whole world. Now, based on what you said, there was a caller that thought you told the caller that you should speak English, that is the whole world that is listening. And it's okay. It reminds me something. During the election of Goodluck, Jonathan, and Buhari, so many people they were all shouting that Jonathan is already there. There's no how Jonathan will lose the election. During the time of election, everybody relaxed in their house, and the election was leaked. Whether leaked or not, but none of the people shouting that, making comment that Goodluck Jonathan we must win have won already. None of them came out. They were all inside their house during the time of voting. So many of our people have called several times because I listen to this program every time. Every time my earpiece, I'm listening with radio. Every time my earpiece and my ears, even when I'm working. So they call, they make some interesting comments, contribution about what is going on. When it's time, are they going to come out like this, or going to do exactly what they did? The time of Jonathan. So I want to encourage each and everyone. This channel is that the previous scholars talk about. This channel is. There has not been anybody that comments something better about them at their comment section. So now they brought out another method, because once you go to that section, the comment section below, you must see something. You must learn new something that is against the government. So what they did, they restricted the comment section. You cannot make comments again. And my happiness is that there's nobody in this zoo that supported what they are doing. Not even one person, because all their comments is always one mind. All the comments of everybody under the comment section at the channel TV, they're always with one mind. Even if it's not something that, even if it's not something that talks about Nigeria, they will start talking about Nigeria. The leaders have felt this is not what they should be showing here. They should show something and talk about something that's helpful. So because of that, maybe the government have warned them not to put the news, the comment section open for anybody again to make comments. And again, those people working there, they are being blamed. They are fighting for their living. This is what the government instructs them to do. They cannot do those things, because I've read so many times that Nigeria find MCA, find Channel News, and other networks, broadcasting service, for giving out the complete news. For example, during the time of answers, they find them because they did the news, but according to them, they did not do anything. They did not hide something. They interview people and they make their own comments along with it. So people and the rest of them contributed, and they pay a lot of fines. They charge them their fees, and this is one of the reasons why they cannot show many things. And again, they are being paid as well. And again, they will be charged. They will find if they try anything against what the government says. And of course, the channels are owned by government. For example, TVC News is owned by Tinubu. I don't know about Channel News. So all these things, it's not there. I'm only encouraging people working there to edit themselves, to withdraw from the work, so that when blame is coming, it will not be as if they are coming to them, because anything we are saying about the channel is we are referring to them. It's not even that the Kanu is laying cost, or is any of the IPOD members who are affected in that time deeply inside their heart. If they are laying cost, they are also laying cost on them. So if they are listening to me, my advice, the only advice I'm giving is to leave to work and look for another thing. There are a lot of work. You feel that work is not, you don't have enough work here. But there are some work you can do by yourself, like self-business. Like me, I'm doing self-business. So there are a lot of work you can do instead of receiving cost for yourself and for your generation. It's better you leave work, you come and look for something that you benefit today, and again, your children will benefit in the time of inheritance. Because everything you do today, you don't inherit it, your children will do as well. So that's what I have to say about it. And for all these our governors that misbehaving, all these our Eastern governors that are misbehaving, they stand alone. Nobody is standing with them. They stood alone. Nobody is standing with them. That's happiness. Any place you go, everybody talk against them. Even like this previous one that he sent soldiers to go and bomb State. Everybody comes, even some politicians, they continue. Many of them cannot come openly to talk about it, because if they do, their different position will be terminated. Their political position will be terminated, and also they are putting themselves in danger. Because if a governor of a state, selected from the state, not elected, selected from the state, call people to come and kill his people. It's also the same thing. He can kill anybody. If there's any politician under them, the person is also in trouble because they're even silent to the person without anybody knowing. Before you know it, you hear that the person is dead. So that is it. I'm so much happy. I'm so much happy because of all this community, and it helps a lot. Like someone like me, it opened my eyes, and I'm sure many people have been opened. Not just IPOD members, not just Eastern government. Even most of them that are into this policy. Many of their eyes have been opened because there are so many things that Mazi Kanu discussed to them that themselves they don't know. But they just pretend because they have a selfish interest they are getting from being the politics.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, and I pray for IPOD worldwide that everybody that is making efforts for this dream to come true, we all be alive to see the promised land. Because God has promised us the land, and we must get to the promised land because this is the promise of God.
Thank you.
For our leader, the Kanu, I pray for him that more strength and wisdom to be given to him by our people to say Abiyama, and all the whole rest of our IPOD members.
Thank you. Your land, your very land, your precious land. How can you stay? Somebody from Mali, somebody from Togo will come and take your land from you. But you have people that cannot talk. Why are these people not speaking? Why? Why are they not talking? Of what use are they to you when all they can do is watch and invite the Fulanis to come? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi Alozie, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
This one Mazi John, where they call from Anambra, Orumba South to be precise. You don't tell where me I never. I just want to use the opportunity to greet out the lion of the tribe of Judah, where the Mazi, the lion of the tribe of Biafra, where the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man that is trusted and tried and passed by every original and every radical Biafrans. I want to use this opportunity to greet all the radicals in Biafra land. I mean the IPOD, remember. To us. And as you talk, you don't talk as much now. Like all these nice people, when they talk, say, carry plenty grammar they speak. Grammar they speak. Compound for night and the truth. But the thing when they vex me small, they say, how these souls of them are with the legal state can't carry and come for that man. But one day will be one day. Monkey go market, you know, go return. Only say everybody they respect our Mazi because now I be the only man where all Biafra life and lost. I didn't talk on last broadcast say after this Saturday, he go stay for studio, he go organize prayer, then another 40 days of fasting and prayer. After that one, Mazi Alozie, the whole country go shake. Even though the women wait there for this Anambra, they hear them clearly. Some of them go carry gun. Because this Biafra, it don't come. No human being born of woman go stop up. Nigeria go shake. Now then go the beg say, we don't know say like this. So go and make this thing very clearly, not so it go be. Because Biafra is a do or die affair. If they don't give us Biafra, we go take them by force. Enough. How dare we go talent? Harry Nama said then they train Nama, come they rape our women. For years without number. All these fools with them politicians, senators and whatsoever, including this man with them they call us of them. One day he will see what will happen. Like I know carry go too far because of other people. Oh, in Biafra. It will live to see Biafra. And they help me greet Mazi Jonathan. when I never listen for the radio Biafra because the place why they get them before I don't promote. I they work now I get I send it back. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye-bye. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. Our issue. Why do we have to put ourselves in a situation where we become very defensive? If a Fulani man can realize the importance of settlement, the importance of preserving what they don't have, they are trying to preserve what they don't have by taking yours. Can anybody tell me? I am asking, why is this problem all across Biafra land? No governor from all the east, whether you be Akwa Ibom, whether you be Cross River, whether you be Anambra, no governor can open their mouth and condemn. But they are watching the Fulanis take over their land, whereas their counterparts, their colleagues from the Fulani race, are proud to defend their people. They are proud to say that even those criminals are not criminals. What a difference. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
My name is Mazi Chukwuemeka. I'm calling from United States of America, and I reside here in Washington, D.C. Mazi, I am from Amibo. Amibo is Nolo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Tejo of Opobo. I thank you so much, and I thank Nnamdi Kanu. I want to say something about what you just said now about the Fulanis, coming and taking over. You can see that during the coronavirus and then all the borders in the south were closed. Then the border in the north were open. And intentionally, you also have millions and millions of the Fulanis from the Sahel were migrating to Nigeria. So now they have to survive. What was their terms of survival? That is by kidnapping, intentionally going and kidnapping the children. And then when they kidnap, then they pay them the ransom. And when they get the money from the ransom, they use it to buy the ammunition, the AK-47. And now, they are here now kidnapping and making all those money, but they want to settle. And this is the reason why they are asking for amnesty. That amnesty means now that the Fulanis have to be given the opportunity to live in the land. They are going to be paid every month, and then they're going to provide accommodation for them. And this is the terms of the amnesty. And this is the reason why the person that is doing that for them, Mr. Gumi, that is the Gumi, the reason why he is doing it so that they can, be fully integrated in Nigeria. I saw the governor Atom talking about what is going on and even accusing the governor of the Bauchi state of being a terrorist and then associating with terrorism. I saw the governor of the Taraba encouraging the people from Taraba to carry their gun and then defend themselves. If these governors that are in the north are telling and then coming out openly just to show their strength, what is going on with our governors in the east? That means that our governors in the east are those ones that have been packaged and then sent to us. They are the administrators that were sent to us. They are not doing our own job. What they are doing is the job of those people that send them, and this is those Fulanis. And this is the reason why we are having the problem that we have. Look at what Okorocha and then Hope Zadimba, what they were doing. That will show you that it is the thug. What we have are thugs. We don't have anything like the government. We don't have any person that is taking care of us but us. So, Maz, what I am doing is that I am encouraging our people. I say, please, whatever that we can do, we have had a leader, the leader that God has sent to us, and that is Nnamdi Kanu. And this Nnamdi Kanu has formed this Eastern Security Network. And this is where we are going. The Eastern Security Network, the ball is in our courts. Now, for us just to sponsor, just to do anything that we can do, because we're not going to wait for the government to come and then sponsor the Eastern Security Network for us. It is our responsibility because we are the one that are going to be secured. If you want your daughter not to be raped again, then you have to support the Eastern Security Network. If you don't want your farm to be occupied by the Fulanis with the cow, then you have to support the Eastern Security Network. If you don't want your children to be harassed on the road by the police, you have to support the Eastern Security Network. And then how can you do this? It is very simple, easy. It's not complicated at all. The only thing you have to go is you have a smartphone in your hand. Just type there, Google. Go there, www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. If you want to say thank you to Nnamdi Kanu, you have to go to. If you want to say thank you to Nnamdi Kanu, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. It's very simple, not complicated. Kobo where go, even if it is one kobo, even if it is 1 penny, even if it is $1 that you want to donate, you can do it. For our brothers here in United States of America, please, I am begging you. You don't have any excuse to give anymore. You don't have anything because you have seen now that Nigeria, we don't have any government in Nigeria. Buhari is dead. That everybody is on their own now. Yorubas are on their own. Ariwas are on their own. Middle Belt are on their own. Biafras are on their own. You that are learned, that are living in America here, you have to know that this is an opportunity that we have. Let us forget about our differences. So what we have to do, get our house together, and after that, then we can discuss about our differences. Please, my brothers, just go and donate. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to. If you want to say thank you to Nnamdi Kanu, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. That is it. Very simple. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
God bless you too, Mazi Onyejiaka. Let us look at the issue. Why will a Fulani man? Why will a Fulani man come to take over your land and you're watching? Do you need to be pushed to get up to defend your land? Do you need to be pushed? It is not the first time. It is not the second time. And all we do is watch. I was listening to this man and I said, well, typical of we Biafrans. We know it all. We like to talk. But at the end of the day, our trouble stays with us. A terrorist. Who is a terrorist? One who terrorizes. The governors from the Fulani are not qualified to know what terrorism is. They do. Do they support terrorism? Yes. Do they participate? Yes. Are they aware of the participants? Yes. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you, my brother?
Fine, thank you. Good morning from here.
Thank you. Mazi Chukwuemeka, I'm calling from South Africa. Mazi, thank you once again. Thank you once again. Mazi, I want to talk something that has been affecting me before you play today or you talk about it today. What are we looking for? Dear friends, what are we looking for? We are looking for freedom. We are looking for freedom. The Fulani says they are fighting, they are bandits, look or whatever the name you call them. They are whatever they call them, looking for people to compensate them for killing people. And we are terrorists. If anybody did not support what we are doing, after hearing what Fulani people are doing to the indigenous people in so-called Nigeria, and you have the guts to go against ESN, our leader, this struggle, sorry is your name. Like a very big sorry. Also, let me say this, like Mama Ronyetiaka said something in early program. Go and ask, if you don't know, those people happening in social media, go and ask. If you don't know, go and ask what oath is all about. You take an oath, they raise your hand up, swear an oath. Maybe you don't know the history of taking an oath. If you know it, and you took an oath in IPOD under the blood of the people that have been killed in this struggle, and you turn around and sabotage this struggle, you and your generation will never see anything good. You are going to die according to what that oath says. You see, that oath you took is going to destroy you and your family at large. Now, let me tell you something. It's not only the oath. We, the people, I lost my elder brother in Kwashoko. Let me tell you, we are going to remember all of you one by one. It's another land, and elsewhere that destroy with their cows, and we are fighting for them to leave our land, and you're somewhere talking nonsense. When the oath is dealing with you, we will be dealing with you ourselves also. You see the what is going on in Imo State. Go down to Osana and Osodemba. You see what they are doing? I have to show you. There is war of Armageddon is coming in our land. You see the way they are doing it? When we are going to do it, all of them. You see those properties that they stole our money to build. The time is coming. Everybody is showing them now on the TV. Time our own comes, they are going to show us how we are going to deal with these people, these morons that have sold our people into slavery. That is talking nonsense now, but he arrested our mothers and locked them up. And we're begging him to release our mother that we're marching, doing protests with that gun. The Fulani are all over the place, rampaging everywhere, destroying properties. And he took our mother and locked them down. Most of them start throwing bombs that never fall on our ground after the Biafra war. The Biafra war, you know what they were doing? A man in my village, the first minister of education, Adawachuku, they went and bombed his one-story building that he built late 60s. They were just every tall building, every property that is good. They made sure they destroy every property that is good in our land. That's what they did in 1967 to 1970. We are trying to correct that. And you have the guts to go somewhere and be talking nonsense. You're not talking about, you're talking about Israel carrying guns. You're not talking about Fulani carrying AK-47. Look at what Governor Otto is saying. You're not talking about that. You left the people that you're supposed to talk about and talk about us. Sorry is your name. Mazi, if anyone hearing the sound of our voice, please, I beg you, if you don't support what we are doing, close your mouth. Get out of town. Stay away from what we are doing. We are not happy. We are angry. Very, very. you know how much anger that is in us, if you know how much venom that is in us, you will leave IPOB alone from your things. You stay quiet. You come, put on your mouth, and leave us to get our fatherland back, our motherland back. That's all I have to say. I will tell you something. Biafra is here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And let me play that clip. You see where we talk. You make the comparison. When you make the comparison as to what the Fulanis are saying, they are governors, and you compare it to us, we still have that threat of one Nigerianism. So listen.
No governor has a right to negotiate with terrorists. If you negotiate with a terrorist, you are a terrorist. That's a simple fact. Any governor who negotiates with a terrorist is a terrorist, and he should be seen as a terrorist. And the people of this country must make effort to approach the high commissions, approach the embassies in Nigeria, approach international organizations, international communities to tell them that, look, we have terrorists governing some geographical space in this country.
My brother, this is what I'm talking about. What makes you think that these organizations do not know that they are terrorists? What makes you think they don't know? They were the ones that informed you in the first place that they are. They were the ones that informed you in the first place that they are coming in. But you refuse to acknowledge it. You are still the one waiting for the international community to go and help you in one Nigeria. That is the bottom line of what you're saying. Grammatically, you're correct. Practically, the truth is on the ground. So let the world hear you out.
Anybody to begin to defend the indefensible position of negotiating with a terrorist, there is a problem. That person is an associate, is a sympathizer of terrorism. And when you sympathize with terrorism, who are you? You are a terrorist. So it is completely unacceptable. It doesn't matter whether you are APC or PDP or whatever you are. If you do not have solution to criminality in your state, then you resign and allow somebody who has a better solution on how to resolve the problems. Let me tell you.
Criminality. What about the governors that are inviting the same bandits to come and kill their own people? Talk is cheap. Politically correct, practically incorrect. What is your point? What is your point? I just want people to know the way we are. I want people to look inwardly and see what we are made of. We are so intelligent, but common sense we lack.
The other time we issued a statement and we were able to find out the reason why you have all these kind of things that are happening in the north. You understand? There is a movement currently. There are people, the elites, actually want Nigeria to set up what do you call it? The amnesty program for bandits. That's just the agenda they have. There's an agenda among the elites of the north, which they don't want to tell anybody. Because, ask yourself, why is it that the entire internal security structures are controlled by the North? And yet, the North has become like Afghanistan. What is the cause of it? The cause of it is that there is a game plan to force Nigeria to blackmail all of us to accept any idea that will come up, which the likes of Gumi has started throwing up. And certain governors, except the Kaduna State governor, because maybe the Kaduna State governor has had a very terrible experience.
Did you see how he wiggled himself out from that point? Did you see how he wiggled himself out? We know the right thing, but we can't do it. If you didn't get it, let me play it again. bandits, criminals, governors, but see how he maneuvered around it.
Agenda they have. There's an agenda among the elites of the North, which they don't want to tell anybody. Because, ask yourself, why is it that the entire internal security structures are controlled by the North, and yet the North has become like Afghanistan? What is the cause of it? The cause of it is that there is a game plan to force Nigeria to blackmail all of us to accept any idea that will come up, which the likes of Gumi has started throwing up.
You get it? Force Nigeria to blackmail all of you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? They have tagged you a terrorist for the mere fact that you are bearing that name, Nigeria. The international community know you as a terrorist. And how can they blackmail you? How can they blackmail you? Is there something you know that we don't know? That is what I'm saying, that we know the correct thing, but we fail to do it. We know. We know the correct thing, but we have failed to do it. And for those of you that enjoy listening, no input, nothing whatsoever. The news is for you. It is your input. It is your response that enable people understand that what we are saying is getting through. Most of you will not have the luxury of getting this broadcast. And as usual, when we listen to our behavior, we feel comforted. We feel relaxed. We feel very good. Let him talk. And we are listening. Mazi Alozie, we hear you. We hear what you say. God bless you. Your response has a long way to go. Just like our leader said, just like we say all the time, where are the Biafrans? Where are the coordinators? Where are the rank and files? They keep quiet. They keep quiet. We are suffering from quietness. Call out your name and where you calling from. Call out your name and where are you calling from.
Yes,
sorry, your line just cut off. You call back. There's free space to call in. You call on and express your view. It is sad, very, very sad indeed. We must confront our problem. We must not continue to sectionalize, because that is a problem for us. That will make us not move forward. If we cannot be sincere to ourselves, if you can only act when it's against the other person, we are not going to get it. Why him? He is from our village. Oh yes, you saw the bombs drop. You saw them striking from the air. Did you have a tag on your back to say, don't shoot me? I love you. They don't care. They harass you. They molest you. you are not free. And at the same time, you have people that you say you put them in charge. You have people that present themselves as if they are in charge. Have you ever wondered why? I like deep thinkers. Why is it that nobody from Biafra land, from the House to the Senate to the judiciary, I'm not talking about even common local government official, once they get their threshold, they go through that threshold, boom, is the answer. You will not hear them say a damn thing. What is up? What is going on? Until we are honest to ourselves, until we are sincere to ourselves, we are going to pay. We are going to pay heavily. We are going to pay the ultimate price. When you sold your compound to the Fulani man, when you sold your children to the Fulani man, hence they changed their names to Mustafa, Aliyu, Alhaji, Sharita. Don't tell me you are not aware. Don't tell me you didn't know. You know. You are aware. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi Alozie, thank you very much. My name is Ben Okaf and I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome, Ben.
God bless you, my brother, for the wonderful work you're doing. How I wish that our people, I'm talking about the entire Nigeria, is listening to Radio Biafra. Our problem would have been made easier, a lot easier. I have been listening, my brother, and I decided to just keep listening. So when I saw that the callings are down, so I decided to throw in my, my chances of getting picked up. My brother, this last step you played, and then the questions you asked. It's hard to swallow. I gotta tell you the truth, because just like you said, once they get to that threshold, that saying, "You want to spare my soup for me," comes into their mentality. They feel that they have arrived. They don't want anybody to score the chances of their making the money. So it doesn't matter whether they are killing their mother. These people will prefer to keep their mouth shut and just only interested in the money that is paid to them they are making. Because if you go through the salaries, I don't think that a lot of people know how much money these people are bilking this country called Nigeria. My brother, if you shed tears, if you see how can somebody be given 6 cars every 4 years? Somebody that resigned from a job. Do you know the salaries of these people? Senators are higher than the salaries of the President of America. Can you imagine the amount of money they are making? That's why they are keeping quiet. And the other point is what I've been saying for so long. You see, Fulani, everything they are doing is coming from the playbook of the British. You see, when they set up this EFCC, they set it up. They set it up to checkmate all the southern politicians. That's why since its inception, I've been saying this. There hasn't been any person from the south, any person from the South that is, that is elected or rather is placed in that position. Because you know what? They want to use it to make sure that anybody that is elected does not speak out for their people. And they allow them to steal all the money. If you look at the wealth of Okorocha, what he did to Imo State. If you see the amount of money this guy embezzled from Imo State, and nobody said anything, you expect such a man to go to the Senate and open his mouth and challenge this Fulani? Hell no! Because you know what the consequence is going to be. If Ozodimba is bold enough to even try to, seize all these properties from him, imagine what the Fulani will do to him. These guys have become stooges. It's not even the money they stole, but the money that was given to them. All the security money, what are they doing with it? All the security funds, what are they, some people get as much as 300 to 400 million monthly. 300 million monthly. All these things were set up to make sure that it's like a snail. You move, it catch you. So they cannot do anything, my brother. They have compromised themselves. So badly compromised themselves that they cannot do anything. They will continue to stay there until somebody will come and approve them. Unless somebody comes to approve them, they cannot do anything. Somebody has to take them out by force. And once we succeed in doing that, Nigeria will collapse. Believe me, until we come to that realization that these people from the Senate, except Abaribe, we must speak out for Abaribe. Except Abaribe, the rest of them are criminals. Can you imagine that? You know how many years the Koreman has been there? In a country of millions of people, in a state of millions of people, in Enugu State, a Koreman has been there for over 20 years. One person. Okay, look at Okorocha and Ozodimba. Since you say like deep thinkers, let's do it that way. Do you know that these people, Okorocha was the governor for 8 years. What did he do next? He landed himself. They put him in the Senate. Then Ozodimba was the senator for how many years? 8 years. Now he landed as the governor. They are recycling them because they know the deal they have with the Fulanis. Say nothing, even help us to kill our people. Recently, PK has joined them. He has joined them. They are decided to join them because what they do is that they blow hot. I see they're going to attack the North, and the North will say, okay, you know what, let's tame this guy. So they give him money. He comes and bows to them. And then he starts doing their bidding. That's why he did what he did, people. We must rise up and open our eyes and see what has been going on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying this. People are not listening. And unfortunately, our people are so concerned with buying and trading. Do you know that when I send certain clips from here to the zoo, people are asking me, these things are happening here. I said, imagine that. Because you know what? The price of data in Nigeria is very expensive. They cannot buy it to go to the internet and stay 1 minute there. They just siphon all your money. I am telling you, they set the money so high that people cannot be able to gain access to the internet because it costs so much money that unless you're one of the billionaires in Nigeria, you cannot afford the data. So how do you expect the common man to know what is going on in that country? How do you expect them to know? The people that are supposed to know are wealthy. They don't have no business. They don't care. They are well to do. That is what is going on in that country, my brother. People have to open up their eyes until we get rid of these criminals that have been there taking money from us and killing us. They are there. Why would a governor of a state say Miyetti Allah is in my government? A non-terrorist organization having the boldness to open its mouth and say the same terrorist people are in my government and they are advisors and cabinet members on the salary of Anambra State, for God's sake. Our money, you are feeding our It's like saying IPOB is a member of Bauchi state government. Even though IPOB is not a terrorist organization. They are decent organization. They don't kill anybody. We're only demanding one. For a referendum, they tagged us. They stood there, they tagged us. So, my brother, people should know what is going on. Our greatest fight, a lot of people have also expressed it, is with our people. Until we deal with these people, we are going nowhere because they are their fronts that the Fulanis put there. Fulani don't fight any battle. They use people to fight their battles. That's what people should understand. Fulani never fought any war. During this Biafra war, Niger Republic gave them 9,000 soldiers, military. The Benue people were the main people, the Goro that fought that war. And the minute after the war, what did they do? They assassinated them. They framed them, come work, all these people were they framed them as coup plotters and killed all of them. Vasta. You name gallant forces that fought that war, they eliminated them one by one. Except Danjuma. Gowon was once in exile. They labeled him a coup plotter. Don't forget that he was pardoned before he came back. Now he's completely gone. He's irrelevant, old and confused. So you can see what the Fulanis are doing. That the only people that have stood against these people are the Igbos. That's it. Only the Igbos is the biggest. Even Britain told them. The problem you have is the Igbos. They don't know what to do with us. But unfortunately, they tried with our governors. And Nnamdi Kanu came at the right time. That's why I believe that he is mandated by God. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not a praise singer. I don't come to praise people anyhow. But Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary person. God brought him there. He's very pious, uncorruptible, a good heart and a good human being. That's why God picked him. God does not pick any idiot. And one thing he said that should get into the ears of everybody. He said, once your mind is soiled, you can never be able to stay in IPOB. You must find a way to get out. Whether you want it or not, you'll be forced to push out. That's why you never hear me comment about the people that left. Because you know what? They are not good. I don't care what you pretend in IPOB. Come here and sing your song and praise and dance and do anything. If you are not good, you will be pushed out at the appropriate time. If you like, keep stealing the money that is given to you to do what you're supposed to do. When the time comes, you will be exposed. And gradually, they are exposing himself. Mazi said, nobody who has a very bad mind can stay in IPOB. God will kick you out, whether you like it or not.
Thank you, Ben.
You know, nobody called. That's why I took all this time.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We are coming to the end of the broadcast. We have to take a look at what we are doing to ourselves and be comfortable. Be comfortable until the hour. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Good evening to you, sir. Mazi Alozie, good evening, sir.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother Ben, the one that just called now. You see, Mazi, my name is Hugo, and I am calling from Enugu province. Let me say this. You see, the reason we use that because when this time around, you were supposed to come out this year 10 years or 3 years ago. You're supposed to understand them. Just as he himself is setting an example. But you failed to do this. Some of you that came up to do it You took bribe. You backlight. You betray even those that is serious, going along with you for the sake of your people to be free. You betrayed them. You collected money, but this man refused to do that. So anyone that is, if you are not seeing this mighty hand of Chukwuemeka Alozie on his head and you are fighting him, you will go down. Mazi, you see what is going on in our land remains the mighty hand of Chukwuemeka Alozie fighting against his children. Our leader said that the enemies, those that is fighting the indigenous people of Biafra, confusion will get into them and they will have a clash. They will start fighting between themselves. When you see Hope Uzodimba fighting Roger Sokorocha, we are not surprised to see that. Because all of them, they knew that they are all criminals, except one person in the Senate of the Zoological Republic called Nigeria that is representing us. And that person, they are addressing him as a minority. I don't care the reason why they address Afibe as a minority. You, as a majority ruler, evil majority rulers everywhere, you continue to commit evil. Your salary is very heavy, even just as our brother just said. But these people, they refuse to pay 30,000 naira minimum wage to the civil servants, people that is suffering. They earn millions of naira in a month to care for them. I say they love their family so much. They don't have anything to have. They don't want any harm to happen to their family. But they are suffering all that. Tell me why Chukwuemeka Alozie will not allow a blow of confusion to punch all of you so that you start killing yourself. We are telling you that this generation was designed to do what we are doing. If you fall on the bad side of Bible prophecy, that is your own. If you are on the good side of Bible prophecy, you better remain firm, because it is recorded, it is ordained that what you are seeing today must surely happen. We are the children of light. We are the remnants of the ancient Israel you are hearing, and we must be free. Chukwuemeka Alozie said it. We must be free. Our leader said it. Some people are confused. They say Biafra remains the last miracle on the earth. What do you mean by that? The remnants of the Israelites, we must regain our freedom. That is what Chukwuemeka Alozie says. So if you are fighting what Nnamdi is, I am telling you, you are fighting Chukwuemeka Alozie, and you will be struck to death. This is the simple truth. You will not succeed. But I'm saying there is a two road that was marked out for this. The prophecy recorded in the book of the law, you call it Bible. Either you are on the back side of it, helping devil to fulfill his part, or you move to the right side of that prophecy for your own good. So how can you do that? When you see evil, condemn evil. Don't see evil, you keep quiet because it's not direct to you.
Sorry, go. We're out of time. Sorry, very sorry.
All right, Mazi. So I'm saying this for every one of us to remain firm. Mazi Alozie, thank you so much. Thank you. The blessing of Chukwuemeka Alozie to be with our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, callers. I'm out of time. It is that lull. Then when you pick up, it comes to be too late. Tomorrow is another day. You bring your commentary. Tomorrow we'll be here. It's a shame. It's a shame. We must learn to appreciate ourselves. We must learn to appreciate what we have. Thanks to the people that called in and listened.